YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to go over the FC26 market and take a peek at what I think is going to be our first full send investment. I think it's about time we invest all our coins and make a lot of coins. But before we get into all of that, we have to take a peek at content today on Sunday. And again, guys, if you want cheap, fast, reliable coins on FC26, make sure you check out u7buy.com and use code Teddy at checkout. You will get 6% off your order. u7buy.com, code Teddy at checkout. Link is in the description down below. All right, so content today. What did we get? Goretzka SBC. He's not cheap. He's not cheap at all. 6 squads right here. He's going to cost you about 70,000 coins. He's definitely going to be a little bit better than his gold. The only thing is his gold is like 3,000 coins and this card is 70,000 coins. Yes, you do get some tradable packs though from the SBC, but annoying. Better playstyles, I guess you could say, but the main thing really you're going to be looking at is the roll. Having box to box plus for his roll is really the best part about the SBC, because I don't think his gold really has like anything. Now continuing through, we did get another random player SBC. Is really nothing crazy right here. Which one is it? Prince. There you go, Prince. And then we got a challenge SBC, guys. We talked about this in the previous video. We said, hey, they really follow the trends. I've been doing it now. I watch my previous videos of where we are in content, and I watched, hey, Sunday for the first promo, we got a challenge SBC and it was tradable. What did we get today on Sunday for the first promo? A challenge SBC and it was tradable. So that brought some supply to the market. Actually helped out a little bit for some people, maybe buying league changes, investing in chemistry styles. Even I think kits and badges were working. Now continuing through the content, we got some like squad foundation objective. It was nothing super crazy. It was nothing, like just a random player. That's not really anything special. We did get an evolution though. Footwork Phenom. I believe this is just a dribbling evolution and it goes up to, is it 83? It goes all the way up to 83 dribbling. That's it. That's literally all this evolution does. Yeah, maybe you want to use it on Nicolas Pepe. If anybody, I know Nicolas Pepe right now, so he wouldn't even be able to go into it. But Nicolas Pepe, by the way, I believe got his upgrade. So if you did this SBC, people were telling me you can actually stick that dude in the evolution. I think it's one shot. You can do it multiple times as well. Put him in one shot, increase his shooting, and then also he can get his Evo boost. So just a heads up for anyone with Nicolas Pepe, you want to make him a little bit better before he gets his Evo. I believe you can put him into this twice, get his shooting up to 82. Then another upgrade, maybe he goes 90 pace, 83 shooting. That'd be pretty sick. So I actually might try that on this card because I'm really enjoying this Nicolas Pepe card at the moment. And that was content today. That's all the content that we got. We did get a store pack, guys. The store pack. On a Sunday, EA released a tradable 50k pack. I can't even go and look at it because I have cards at the moment. EA released a tradable 50k pack and it brought the market down. Now, it didn't bring the market down as much as I would have thought, but we did see cards come down in price, specifically like promo cards. Came down a good chunk right here. For example, Di Lorenzo. I just tried to buy the guy, but I'm unassigned. I got to do the unassigned glitch so I can buy more cards. But with squad battle rewards and with the pack supply, we saw him being from like 120,000 coins almost all the way down at nearly 90,000 coins, and he's back up at 100. I tried to buy him at 95, but I wasn't able to. I can't buy cards right now. I have to do a glitch so I can buy more players. But yeah, you can see this with a good chunk of these promo cards down in price. I was getting Brad Guzan for min bid. I talked about this Brad Guzan. I actually liked him as an investment. He quick sells. If you quick sell this card, you lose 2 coins. But my idea behind it is he's by far the best MLS goalkeeper by far. And as time goes on, think about it. Messi gets a promo card. Suarez gets a promo card. Team of the week. Son gets a promo card. Team of the week. Anything like that. Getting those kind of players in your team, having an MLS goalkeeper is going to help a decent amount. So Brad Guzan, I just thought, hey, I'll pick a few of them up out of packs. I thought he could do really good. Other stuff, like you can see it on quite a few of these cards. I was actually looking at this. Is it Ryan Yates, right? Yeah, Ryan Yates. I was looking at this card. crazy volatility on this dude. His gold, I think like there was a fake Evo leak as well with this gold card. Really weird. But Premier League English player as a CDM, you slap a shadow on him, looks really solid. So if I can do the unassigned glitch, I think I might pick up a few of him. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't know where else we're gonna really be getting a crazy amount of supply, unless maybe the Gauntlet game mode gives some tradable packs. But that was the market today. We saw stuff come down and we bought the dip, but that stuff has rebounded. You can see it right here. If we go on the market index, you see, is it here? I believe it's right here. So this was squad battle rewards. You had a slight rebound, but then boom, content drop, bang, everything dropped, but then it's just kind of risen back up since. And we talked about this, guys. The Gauntlet game mode starts tomorrow on Monday. And with this game mode, you need multiple teams. You might want to go out and like get your teams ready, but here it is. Gauntlet game mode starts in 16 hours. 3 teams is what you're going to need. I believe you can play 3 games every single day, and I'm assuming each game you play, you need to use a different squad. And that's the Gauntlet game mode. But because of that, we're saying, hey, you know, people are going to need multiple cards. And with, you know, needing multiple cards, I think you could see, especially the lower budget, low meta cards go up in price. So like a Pedro Neto, a Nick Pope, a Robinson, and a Jose, is it a Jose Perez? Something like that. Any of those lower budget, lower meta usable cards, I thought would be a good buy. And that's really what we spent a decent amount of money on. Just like a lot of popular players. Murillo was down a good chunk. Rashford was down at, I believe, 15,000 coins. I don't know how much he is now. I think, no, he was down at 14,000 coins. He was down at 14K. Now he's back up at 15.5. Maybe he'll be like 16, 17,000 coins tomorrow. But we went even lower budget. We talked about this in the previous video, the low budget, low meta cards. Try to find the players between 1 to 2,000 coins that you can buy and sell for more. It's tough right now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The market right now, with how little supply we're seeing from rewards and from the store, anything like that, there's not a lot of supply. So it's been really tough, especially for those of you guys that are on a low budget. And this is, it's really just your best way to make coins. Picking up some of these low budget, low meta players and just lazy listing them. That's it. So Anthony Gordon right here was down at 900 coins. Get him on bid for 800, list him up for 1100, 1200, just grinding the low budget cards to make coins. One card I really liked was Conor Gallagher. Can I get to his gold right here? I thought this card was good. I was picking him up for, I believe, 1,200 coins. Yeah, he was at 1,300 coins. I was picking up for 1,200 because I was looking like this dude was 2,200 coins. So I was picking up a lot of these lower budget, low meta cards. And I'm going to sell them tomorrow with the Gauntlet opening up. I was getting Gustos for 1,200 coins. You can see he was actually down at 1,100, but I was getting for 1,200 coins. He's already back up at 1,500 coins. And guys, I sent a big list of these players in the Discord, the VIP trading Discord. Reminder, if you want to join the VIP trading Discord, you just got to sub to the Twitch channel right here. These are low budget cards to invest in for the week. I sent a huge list of players, say get these cards on bid for less than what they go for. Sell them for more. It's as simple as that. And if you did that, you probably made a good chunk of coins today because these cards came down and they're rebounding. It's as simple as that. And that's the grind on a low budget. It's tough. It's been a tough start. Higher budget, it's been a bit easier. Some of the flips, it's a little bit easier for us to do. Like I bought a bunch of Bayern Munich cards, but mainly I bought Luis Diaz. For the Goretzka SBC, I was like, hey, Luis Diaz out of packs. Can't really get supplied. I'll pick a few up. I was buying him for 38K, 35K. Here's his price now. Too bad I sold them all for like 40,500. I could have made like 100,000 coins, but I ended up only making probably like 10K. Super annoying, but it's a bit easier on higher budget. Like I can do anything. I can full send a bunch of cards that maybe come down a little bit. I can do icon trades. Lower budget, it's a grind. It's just tough with the way supply has been at the moment. But that was basically the market, guys. We bought a lot of cards on stream. If there's anything that hasn't risen yet, I still think you could potentially buy any of those lower budget cards. But it's tough. It's tough. But let's get into the next thing. That's kind of what we did today. If you missed out on it, you missed out. I mean, stuff's up, but you can still try to buy and lazy list. Now, Remember, we talk about this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. These next few days are fairly slow in the game. It's just how it is. It's going to be interesting, though, with the Gauntlet game mode. It's definitely going to be interesting with how that goes. But one thing we talked about in the previous video, it was one of the first things we said, Fodder. Is Fodder 127 making a return? Guys, 84s were down at 1,000 coins. They're already up at 1,400 coins. 85s are slowly rising. I was just winning them for 2.8. They're starting to go up to 3K. 86s are still kind of chilling. I want to talk about Fodder, guys. I think that's going to be the first full send. I know some of you guys have been struggling a little bit to make coins. We already have people making 50% returns on these 84s. If you put in 150K, if they sell now, they're around 150K. So we're getting really good returns on the 84s already. That was posted in the VIP Discord. GG if you invested. I don't think you need to sell Fodder yet. Continue to hold them. I started to buy some Fodder. You saw it a little bit on my unassigned list. I kind of went a smarter route with my Fodder, though. I was trying to buy some Fodder that's also usable. So Karim Benzema, really usable card. He's meta, people will use him, could be good for the Gauntlet, but also he's very close to Fodder price. 85s are 3K, he's 3.3. So I was buying quite a few of them. Caicedo's fully Fodder price at 3,000 coins, so I bought quite a few of her as well. I was just trying to go the Fodder route with some of the cards that I was picking up. So, why do I like Fodder so much? Guys, we have Player of the Month soon on this game, and we talked about it in the previous video. I don't think this is correct. This is just maybe following what it was like last year, how it kind of went with FC 25. But we talked about it. Supply. There's not really a lot of supply on this game. You're not seeing that many crazy store packs bringing supply. Rewards especially. There's nothing from rewards. So people might not have that much fodder. But listen to what's coming up. La Liga Player of the Month. Decent chance it's Mbappe. Liga F Player of the Month. Looks really solid. It could be the Claudia Pina card. This card right here, which apparently pros are getting rid of Gold Dembele and putting her in at striker. Apparently she's disgusting. So that's two crazy upcoming Player of the Months. Serie A Player of the Month. I'm not sure who's looking to win that. I had some people saying Yildiz, which is a really hype card, but also some people are saying it could be Christian Pulisic, which is again a really hype card. And then for Premier League Player of the Month, it's probably going to be Erling Haaland, which is again a really hype card. And then for Bundesliga Player of the Month, another really hype card. It's probably going to be Harry Kane, and I have no idea what Ligue 1 Player of the Month is like. So basically what I'm trying to say is there is a lot of potential crazy SBCs coming to the game where I think Fodder can do really good. Also, just a heads up, we were looking at last year Fodder. It didn't happen this week. So you're going to be able to buy probably Friday, maybe Saturday. Guys, let me just go through a couple players for you. If you want some investments, I really think this weekend, I understand some of you guys have been struggling. It's tough. If you weren't with me in the first day or 2 days of FC 26 being out, I literally made 1.5 million coins the first 2 days of the game being out. First day I made 0 to 1 million coins. It was insane. And if you weren't with us for that, it's been fairly slow since then. We're going to be honest here. I mean, everyone's been struggling a little bit. It's just how it's been. But I think this is really going to be our first chance to kill it. So here we are. I believe this is where we are right now. Sunday. Ben White, min price, 1,200 coins. For the rest of the week, pretty low. He goes up a couple hundred coins. That's about it. You see Friday, min price. Saturday, fully min price, 84s. But look, this is the upcoming weekend. This is what I'm talking about. Friday, Saturday, I was saying, you might be able to buy fodder. But then let's continue. Let's look where he goes for the rest of the week. All the way up at almost 2,000 coins on Wednesday. Guys, if you could almost double your coins on 84s, let's say you put 400K in, you end up at 800K, put 500K in, end up around 1 million coins. I really think this is where we can make a ton of coins. And you don't just see that on 84s. Let's go around. Let's look around. We got 85s. Let's take a peek at 85s right here. 85 overall cards. Let's look at Garelli. This is the upcoming. This is where we are right here on Sunday. 3,300 coins during the week. The upcoming Wednesday, nothing super crazy. Nothing super crazy. And you have Friday, Saturday, market kind of chilling. 3,000 coins, and then boom, 5,000 coins, 5,100 coins. So I really think Fodder upcoming is going to be a good move, but I don't think the player of the months last year were like that insane. What we're going to be having is multiple player of the months that are going to be good. So I really think the Fodder is going to be a really solid move. Just the question is, like, when are we getting the player of the months? Because if this is the case, Friday would be Mbappe player of the month, which is insane. And then Monday would be the Liga F player of the month. But basically, I think the Fodder can do good. And it's not just the player of the month SBCs that would make these Fodder cards go up in price. It's other stuff. Like, we might be getting, there's like the team of the week upgrade SBC that helps with the 84s. By the way, I'm going to join this tournament. If you guys don't know, there's tournaments on PlayStation. They're back again. If you win the tournaments, you get 500 FC points. I'm going to keep playing them. And if I can win them, I'm going to use those FC points to play the draft and make coins. So you don't even have to be that good at the game to win these, by the way. I made it to a semifinal today on stream without playing a single game. Really, I played one game, but the guy I played against was horrible, so I don't even count it. But play these tournaments if you're on PlayStation. I'm going to join it, so it'll queue up right now. But Fodder, like I said, it's not just the player SBCs. You have a potential lone icon SBC that we could see come out. You have a potential like max 86 rated hero SBC that could come out. You have like that team of the week upgrade. There's other stuff. There's other as well, like lower, not as crazy player SBCs that can make some of that lower rated fodder go up. I'm just gonna switch this to Arsenal real quick so I can at least have my team picked. Come on, there we go. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. I think fodder is going to be crazy, and that's pretty much what I think my plan is going to be. I want to make as many coins in the next few days, maybe just trading. That's really it, just trading the next few days, and then I'm ready to full send fodder. We already have people in my Discord. Our mod Dylan has 7,484s, I think he said, and 585s. He's ready. He's just waiting. So I'm going to be joining him, but I think I'm going to wait on the fodder till Friday, Saturday. I think I'm going to wait. Only issue is, like, if we get a leak of Mbappe, you're going to start seeing this high rated fodder fly. Like, it's going to go nuts. So we'll see. If you want to start picking up some 87s, 86s, just club stocking them, they're really like not up in price that much. So if you want to pick up some of those, go for it. Also, if you want to be a little cheeky with it, you could pick up Gabriel. He got a last minute game winner for Arsenal, and he had a lot of defensive contributions. Got man of the match as well, I believe. So someone like Gabriel, if he did somehow get a team of the week out of packs, would do really good. Just a little thought out there. Also, don't forget about like team of the week type investments. I'm not sure what it's really looking like this week, but anyone that could get a team of the week, their golds could be a good investment. We saw it with Messi. We saw it with all the players from the previous team of the week. Pick them up, like Alvarez right now. If you see this Alvarez come down a little bit, don't be scared to buy him. 100K, that's a little up, but there's multiple other team of the week type cards if you want to buy them. Now, let's just go take a peek at the upcoming content, and we'll call it a video. Tomorrow's Monday. Usually Monday we get some sort of upgrade, so let's take a peek at the Discord. We got news about some sort of good evolution coming, just not tomorrow. Whatever the heck that means. Some of the SBCs we're still waiting on. By the way, Kudus is supposed to be the objective reward for the Gauntlet game mode, so that's going to be really interesting. We'll see how easy it is to win the Gauntlet, but then also, I guess we're going to have to see. Yeah, this freaking thing just started. Didn't even let me pause. Awesome. I'm going to just foul someone real quick. That's basically it. Those are the SBCs and objectives that we know are coming. And this is me playing the FC tournament. They have kickoff modes and they have ultimate team modes. So it's not all played on ultimate team. So like if you have a shit team, don't worry about it. There's my pause. Thank you. So that's going to be it for this video. If you do have any questions, comment section down below. It's going to be probably stale the next few days, if I'm being honest with you guys, but then we're ripping fodder. We're going to play the Gauntlet. That'll be fun, but then we're ripping fodder. I think that's it. Full send. Hopefully I can turn like 2.5 mil into 4 mil, 5 mil in one investment. That'd be amazing. But yeah, guys, questions, comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.